Look like such a tourist with the Nikon camera.
How long are you gonna stay?
Probably like 3-4 days, but that might turn into 3-4 years with how much we love it so far.
What is your plan for tonight?
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
What about you guys? You're so full of energy. You're already soaking up the UV rays, already feeling the lifestyle. Have you been house hunting? Yeah, go to the top of the hill, manifest it. I want that one there.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
What's your name?
Devin, nice to meet you. Yeah. What's your Instagrams?
Oh, I was gonna say.
Do you ever feel like some guys just have this magnetic charisma to draw women in while you're stuck feeling awkward and unnoticed? The good news is charisma isn't just something you're born with. It's a skill that you can build. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the ultimate mindset hack so that you can build your charisma and become way more attractive towards women. If you're new here, my name is Devin and I help men become more socially confident, overcome their limiting beliefs, and become that best version of themselves. I'll be sharing the mindset that changed the game for me, practical steps you can take, and how you can apply this in your own life. I wasn't always confident and charismatic. I sucked with women in high school and when I was younger, right? I used to get made fun of for it all the time. I was shy, awkward, and I was bullied in school because I just didn't fit in. I had all these limiting beliefs and I was operating from a victim mindset, thinking the world was out to get me, and that actually blurred my perspective. Looking back now, I can actually see how many women were interested in me. I couldn't see it at the time, because that was my mindset. People just didn't want to talk to me, that I wasn't part of the cool crowd. I was in a really bad place, so I had to fix this. So what I started to do was I started to get into self-development. These beliefs we have about ourselves, they're not fixed, they're not set, they can be changed. By actively challenging these thoughts and adapting a positive attitude as opposed to a negative one, I started now seeing every interaction as a chance for growth. I would get better with each approach that I did. Instead of continuing to feel stuck and isolated, I started to push myself out of my comfort zone. It was awkward as at first, but I knew that on the other side, it was only going to get better. And with each approach I did, I felt that I was growing. I felt that I was getting better. The mindset is a big part of this, right? So let's break that down. You have to be able to embrace a growth mindset, okay? There is no way around that. And I started shifting that mindset immediately, viewing the challenges that I was facing as opportunities to improve. I'd be lying to you if I said that I was just able to snap my fingers and wake up the next morning and all of a sudden I was this really confident guy. No, this shit took work. It took repetition. It took falling on my face. It took years of improving myself. And I'm still improving myself in challenging myself to this day. Don't get comfortable. But it was this exact shift in mindset that transformed my social confidence and allowed me to start to attract the kind of people that I want into my life. Remember, guys, people are either vampires or batteries. They either suck the energy from you or they give you energy, right? Birds of a feather flock together. Now that we've covered the mindset shift, let's talk about actionable steps you can begin to take so you can start to get results today. Start by getting genuinely curious about others and getting to know them for who they are and why they are the way they are. Right? When you take the focus off yourself, when you stop worrying about how you're coming off in conversation and actually listen to what they're saying and use open body language, your hands are out of your pockets, you're completely present, you're maintaining eye contact, it's a real game changer, right? People are going to start to open up to you more. Make sure you're smiling, you're maintaining eye contact, you're standing up tall, shoulders back, chest up. Charisma is incredibly attractive because it signals warmth, confidence, and authenticity. If you can be that guy who can walk into any room and you're like a 1,000-volt light bulb, right, that just lights up the room, like everybody's lit up in your presence, they're looking at you, they're glowing, right? You're just moving through the room and leaving people better than when you found them, uplifting others. Women find that extremely attractive. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable with themselves, who make them feel good in their presence. By developing your charisma, you're not only enhancing your social skills, you're developing your ability to have meaningful connections with people, to have deeper connections beyond just surface level talk and small talk like the majority of people have, right? When you can be that guy to dig out the shovel and pry deeper, right? This can enhance your relationships in all aspects of your life, not only in your dating life, but in your personal and professional life as well too. A lot of this stuff is just about being genuine and not performing, coming off as too self-centered and just not having any ulterior motives, right? Just connecting with a fellow human being, getting curious about what makes them them. And don't get discouraged, right? If you're not seeing the results, if you're not feeling any improvement. This is going to take work, guys. I'm not going to lie to you and say that this is going to be an overnight change. Nobody can just hop on stage and play piano in front of a crowd of 1,000 people just because they're confident in themselves, right? The notes aren't just going to come to them from the high heavens. They have to practice that skill. Remember your why, and remember what's going to happen if you don't improve this area of your life. If you lie there staring at your ceiling, having known that you didn't put in the work that day, right? That should be enough right there for you to be able to take action and motivate you to try to become that most confident and charismatic version of yourself if you truly want this.